is a super quick tour of the 8 fun active teaching methods we use to help you build activity into your teaching day. Choose between. This is where the children answer a question using movement. For example, jumping up if the answer is true, or crouching down if the answer is false.
Word action games. These work well in literacy, especially to dramatise stories or poems. Or they could be used for something more specific. For example, teaching children about using formal and informal speech. The teacher could read out a word and the children should either march on the spot and then salute if they think the word is typical of formal speech, or they could freestyle dance for words typical of informal speech.
Top and tail. This is when a learning outcome always begins and ends with a short dance or set of moves. This can be done effectively with times tables and fractions. For example, children do a short 2 to 3 minute dance to warm up their brains and body, ready to solve maths problems. Then the same dance is repeated at the end as a celebration of learning. So simple, yet so effective. Our movie-based plug-and-play activities work incredibly well by enabling children to follow along.
Circuits. Use a set of 10 or 12 cards placed around the classroom, where each one has a problem to be solved in literacy, maths or science. Children in small groups spend a short time at each circuit card before they must move on. 1, 2 or 3 minutes per station works really well here, depending on the types of problem that they're solving.
Data collection circuit. Another easy concept using simple data flashcards. Stick a selection of your data cards all over the classroom using various heights and harder to reach but still safe places. For example, the underside of tables or on the top of shelves. They shouldn't be hidden, but they should be placed so that the children must do lots of bending, stretching and crawling around to see them. Children move around collecting data and solving maths or literacy problems as they go.
Team games. These can work in classrooms, especially for maths. The more space in your classroom you can create for team games, the better. Games we use that work well are relays, line activity, creative group tasks, problem solving, an active board game, or children could even make up their own one for others to try. Top tip, try not to make them too complicated or have too many rules.
Drama. Children love to express themselves acting out scenarios and making up their own actions to stories or poems. We use this method mostly for group work, where the children can share their ideas, or not, to the rest of the class. This teaching method really helps children to build their confidence around performing in public. So be sure to get the whole class clapping, cheering and supporting each other's performances.
Music. Music in class is a fantastic way to improve engagement and help children to learn and embed information. Moving to music is used regularly for younger children, however, it's just as an effective teaching tool with older children too. Maths lends itself nicely to learning actively with music that has a regular beat. However, we use music to engage children in literacy, science and humanities to great effect.